This video is concerning, how can I put it, a major design screw up on scopes, and this is almost every scope that I've ever seen. I don't know if there are any that don't do this, but I'm sure there are. Any case, here is a loophole scope, okay? It's just a regular old scope, and here's the problem with it. If you look at these are your up and down, and here's your left and right over here. Now the problem with this is that they're backwards, and I can't understand why this is done. Actually, what I have done on my scopes is I have rotated the adjustment knobs 90 degrees like that, okay? So that right now the way it sits is the up and down is on top and you turn it left and right, okay? And the left and right is on the side and you turn it up and down. Now, does that make any sense to you? Wouldn't it be better if it was this way and your left and right would turn left and right and your up and down would turn up and down? You know, I wonder why that is. And another thing that I could never figure out is most people are right-handed, okay? So you've got your up and down here, that's fine. This is the scope the way it should be, or the way it's designed to be, put it that way. And your left and your up and down is on here, but if you're right-handed, if you shoot right-handed, the scope is on this side of you, okay? And I don't know about you, but when I adjust my scope, and I'm just using the bipod, I keep this hand on the trigger, okay, just like this, and then I have to reach around this way to adjust this scope. So wouldn't it be easier for right-handed people if it were on this side? Doesn't that make sense? You know, and I don't know why. How did this come about where the design is all screwed up? Everything is backwards for left and right-handed people. Left-handed people have no problem because they're shooting this way, and the scope is on. You know, they're shooting with this hand, and the left and right is on the correct side for them. But for right-handed shooters, it's awkward. It's backwards. Now, like I said, I turn my scopes 90 degrees this way so that my up and down is on the side that I can use, and I can also get this one very easily without having to do anything, and this turns left to right. That's the way scopes should be. Okay? I mean, come on, it's logical, it's intuitive. So that's the first thing I think about scopes, okay? The second one is, and I'm going to set this down because my arm's getting tired. I'm an old fart and I don't have a lot of strength left in my hands. I'm going to get rid of this, okay? Now the thing that I'm saying, the other thing that I think is that I don't understand, you know, it's a big deal now where everybody has the little clip-ons for their iPhones and their telephones to put onto the back of the scope so they can actually videotape what they're doing, or video record what they're shooting at. You can actually see down through the scope. Why doesn't someone make a scope that has an LCD screen on the back that does not have your eye reticle here? All right, you build something on the back of here that has a screen. Okay, it doesn't have to be big. It can be 2 inches or 3 inches or whatever. Now I know people are going to say, well, yeah, that'll get in the way of the you know, the bolt or whatever, and it just doesn't work that way. Well, yeah, it does, because you've got an iPhone sitting back on here that's huge, and does that interfere with your shooting a weapon? No. So if you put if you built a scope that had, instead of having the eye reticle back here, you had, or the eyepiece, you would have a screen, okay, and it's built right onto the scope. You can't take it off. Then you don't have any eye relief problems either. I know a lot of people have problems with, especially when you get older, with actually sighting in the scope so that you can actually see through it. You know, sometimes you have to get really close. Other times, you know, I'm about right there on the, let me turn sideways here. I'm about right there to see the whole, you know, to where the reticle is the way it should be. But if you put a thing on here, you could actually sit back here. Now I know you're going to say, yeah, but you're shooting the rifle. Well, that may be true, but still, you can get everything you need in one scope. You don't have to buy another little thing that sits on the back and then you put your iPhone on it and all that. The whole thing is right there. Battery operated, you know, no big deal. So this is something else that somebody should think about. Okay? This is a short video. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I've got another video I'm going to do right after this one. Anyway, that's the problem with scopes these days, people. They're backwards. I don't know why, but they are. Anyway, somebody came up with that idea to start with. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm going to go on to the next one. Talk to you later. And subscribe, please. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.